Hello Anderson County, this is Councilman Brett Sanders recapping May the 20th County Council meeting, and third reading tonight. Thank goodness we got the riparian buffer passed, which it had been supported all the way through each step. I appreciate the citizens for coming out and commenting on it. Basically what that is, instead of getting into all the details of it, anything 50 acres or less has to have a 50-foot minimum riparian buffer that can't be touched, and if it's over 50 acres, it's a 100-foot buffer. So I'm glad to see that we have taken the initiative to get something passed. I know that some of our other counties, I think Pickens just passed one. Greenville County, I think, still looking or working on some things, but you know, what's sad about it, and I think you and I discussed, is, you know, I can spend all the money in the world behind my house in my creek over here, but if the neighbor up the street isn't doing anything, everything I'm doing is in vain. So I'd love to see all the people that got involved, that sent emails, that showed their support for it, to start putting some pressure on some of our upstream neighbors as well. And I'm sure we'll see some things progress with that. I know I'm not going to get into what Greenville or anyone else is doing, but I think we took a positive step in the right direction, and I'm glad to see that pass. Also, tonight we had a second reading on a ground lease for a new hangar, corporate hangar, to be built at the Anderson Regional Airport. The company that has there is actually at our airport now, and they have basically redone an older hangar. And the good thing is, I mean, the older hangar is nice. It's not going to be anything like the new one that they're building, but we got to reap those benefits of the investment that they put into that hangar, so that can be leased back out from the county, from the airport. And I think it's going to set a precedent or a bar for more people coming in, or more corporate hangars. I know that there was out there now, I think it was 82 people on a waiting list for a hangar. And general aviation and corporate aviation, I mean, that's how our airport runs. It's an enterprise fund. So basically what goes on out there is money that they generate and make on fuel sales, jet fuel sales. So I'm glad to see that as it starts growing out there and we get more corporate hangars, I just think that we're going to see our airport really just continue to climb up. I think our airport manager, Mr. Brett Garrison, has done a phenomenal job. The county's lucky that we have him out there. I know we have some other businesses out there. Well, I think we have a helicopter maintenance facility out there now that I think the closest one, excuse me, was Tennessee. So glad to see that area that sometimes overlooked or you don't really think about, that is, you know, drawing attention and creating investment opportunities for people and benefiting the citizens of Anderson County.
And you're a pilot. There's a shortage of hangars out there, right?
Oh yeah. There's a shortage. You have to wait. I think it took me over a year and a half, 2 years to get a hangar. And the problem you'll see is, like, someone sell their airplane, but they won't give up their hangar. You know, so you've got a hangar out there that we're collecting the rent, but if there's no plane out there flying, buying fuel, you know, so I'm glad to see that. I think there is some discussion about actually raising some of our hangar rents, and that's in talks. And I think when you see something with 82 plus people on a waiting list, it signifies, hey, I think our prices should be a little higher. And that 82 people should be 15 people. And I think, like I said, Mr. Garrison's doing a great job out there, and I think we're going to see just continued growth and improvement out there. So I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for the county. Also, tonight there was a small little tract of land we had off of Michelin Boulevard. I think it's 0.54 acres, and Tri-County Technical College had reached out, and they're wanting to access that property, I think, to do a retention pond. They're doing a maintenance facility for not a maintenance facility, but a mechanic school, diesel mechanics. And I know that in our fleet services, there's a shortage of mechanics, and that's one of the harder positions to fill. And I think there was some discussion, and Tri-County Tech has led us to believe, or I know not led us to believe, but they are going to actually have a program, an apprenticeship. So I think the citizens of Anderson County can get the use of mechanics that's being trained. It'll be a good on-the-job experience for the students, and also it'll be an opportunity, and hopefully as they graduate and move forward, it'll be someone that the county could possibly hire to fill some of the positions that we have. So I'm excited for Tri-County Tech. Also, tonight we had a small fee deal. It was a $30 million investment, and I think last year's taxes were $3,500. I don't think, I know it was $3,506 or something like that. First year's taxes is going to be over $85,000. So that's good to see. And there was, I think Heinz Company had actually purchased a facility. It's 400 and something thousand square feet. So glad to have them here. And I think although everything is utilized in that capacity, so that's always nice to see. We had a few roads that were Arborwood subdivision. I think it was in District 6 that were brought under the county roads. We also had the ACTC, the Anderson County Transportation Committee. Projects get submitted to there, and they vote on it. The members of that are appointed by the state. So there was a $2.5 million investment in almost 3 miles, 2.9 miles, and that was going to be from the Pickens County line to Three Bridges Road. There was from Denver Road to Highway 76, and also a section on US 29 to Beaver Dam Road. So glad to see some well-needed paving going on. 2.9 miles is not a lot of paving, but $2.5 million, or $1 million a mile, basically, is a lot. Glad to see some paving going. We need a lot more. Also, that pretty much sums up tonight's meeting. I mean, it was, like I said, a fairly short meeting. Again, the riparian buffer passed, and it's nice to see that people get involved and educate themselves on issues, and come in and present educated manner on facts and things that the county needed to hear. I got to give props to our stormwater department, Mr. John Basson. He actually helped or wrote the ordinance, so he does a great job, and just glad to be part of Anderson County. Excited to see it warming up. Just don't want it to get too hot, but everything's great, and it's a privilege and an honor to serve Anderson County and be here. Thank you.